Alright guys, I'm playing hooky today to make you guys a kayaking video, and I think I'll make this more intro or first descent Ocoee version than challenge lines, but I might throw in some of my favorite lines, so watch or beware. And here's the first rapid of the Ocoee River. Hitchhiking a ride. Uh-oh, it looks like it might take a minute. Sometimes you might feel like you're stuck in the eddy. And maybe you are.
Right.
He's demonstrating what white
I'm
says.
gonna go like this. We're gonna go, and we're gonna be leaning right here. So if we do go too far right, we're ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your kayak will make this blunk noise, and if it's really old, you might hear a cracking sound. Then you need a heat gun and some plastic.
Oh, we're OC2. So
Oh, OC2? Oh, that's even better. They're tougher. They can take it.
Oh.
They have more plastic.
yeah,
And swimming is part of becoming an open boater.
that's right.
The first thing to be aware of is raft traffic on the Ocoee. You try, you can find gaps between the trips. Yeah, warm up lap. I've been too lazy lately. Rafting too much to try to earn money to rebuild and maybe eat in another country if I have to. Well, I'm not going to hit my favorite line, but I'll hit one that works. Oh, that's much better. I'm starting to cool off now. I missed red where I was going. Anyway, that's North Shore and Grumpy's. Those are conservative lines. Here we come to Power Flow, quickly followed by Kayaking Eddy. You can surf and do ferries at Power Flow. It's a lot of fun. Probably another video. Here we come down. Oh, by the way, this is probably not the eddy you really want to catch or hang out in, because this seemingly big eddy could soon be holding 3 rafting trips. Yeah, like 3 dozen rafts, 36 rafts, sometimes more. The other side of the river is a better place to hang out, like that young man in the shadows in his playboat. That's a lot better place to stay. Rafts definitely have priority to surf. You can argue it if you want. Physics is against you. And 10% of the money paid to raft goes to state of Tennessee to buy this water anyway. Watching a film alone isn't enough. You can do like this guy and get private instruction from NOC if you would like. Here's Gonzo. I'll show you one of the classic lines. I'm sure I've shown this to you in previous videos. There's a big old rock downstream. There are many routes you can get there from. This kind of commercial raft line I'm taking, it works. You can also go further to the right, and there will be fewer rafts. They still go over there sometimes. And that big rock there, you can do attainment around it, which is really rad, or you can just go up beside it and surf a little way, like barrel class 2. If you go off the back and miss this move, no big deal, just small gentle wedge. You straighten it out, just go down there if you want. Well, you can sit here and surf and play, do whatever you want to do. There is a line to go all the way around the rock if you would like. Yeah, this fun line, this is not the only line. Hey, hey. And this is the easy line too, but most people think this is challenge line. This is called walking the plane. You can go over that way through that pool and skip this move if you don't want it. And then you'll just follow the flow. It's pretty easy. That's walking the plane. If you want to make it harder, you can do laps up there. There's entertainment. That's in another video. Search for it. You'll find it. Okay, in a kayak, this is definitely read and run. Hell, in a raft, I think it's read and run. But after watching all the first, second, third year, multi-year rookies trying to run this rapid, I'm not so sure anymore. So I'm gonna kind of show you the raft line, kill two birds with one stone. You can pick your way anywhere you want looking at all those kayaks. That's your route. Alright, they call that good luck rock. At this point, the high line is to work your way to the right now. It makes it easier later, especially if you're guiding routes with people who don't want to paddle. You J-stroke it. Yeah. And there's a super easy wave to spin on. The remnants of that straighter might spook you, but it's a class 2 play spot. I was just giving you a plug. I was just giving you a plug. I'm making a silly video. I think if you're too scared still, my friend will take you down. Arrange some private instructions. Oh, I know you can. I've been watching. I try to get out of the way. All right, so we are in the approach to Broken Nose. I'm not sure which way I'll run it today. I probably should show you to sneak around it. I do not go too far left for the slide. I've seen some horrible actions over there. If you lack the boat control to do the moves coming up, well, you should work on them before you come to the Ocoee maybe. Or you come to the Ocoee and find out why you need to work on them. The choice is yours. So I'm going to take the lazy route. Note that I set up and come from the right. It's easier to go left if you start right. It's Eddy number 2. You don't have to catch it or hit that rock. I'm just being very silly and trying to stay out of their way. This is the sneak line if you want to sneak. It's also fast. Well, there's faster lines. The race line is downstream, but similar to this. And this is leading toward second helping. I plan on hitting the tongue through second helping and putting this little rock in. You don't have to run this tongue. You can go further to the left if you want. Or you can punch through anywhere in the kayak. As I'm making my approach for that tongue. There it is. You could launch off of it. A few shallow rocks to my right. More of a problem in a raft than a kayak. And there you go. Has broken nose followed by good old second helping. Next up, slice and dice. Let me show you a combination of fun line and something that might be a little on the conservative side. So here we go. I'm going for the rail slide here. Slice ledge. Got a little 3D there. Just out of there, but I got a slide on it. Now coming down here, if there's a lot of raft traffic, you want to be aware of them. They come through here. And they also sometimes drop surf washing machines. So you probably don't want to tailgate one of the rafts into the hole, so maybe you would take this slide if you wanted to avoid it. That's pretty conservative. I know. That's gonna run you over if you're surfing. Coming up is Moon Chute. You can go to the left. I call the left Root Canal. I'm sure nobody else does. But it reminds me of Root Canal on the Nantahala. It's not entirely the same. If you can paddle one, you can paddle the other. This side is more fun. That side is class 2-ish. This side's class 3. So you got the elephant rock here. I call them Ganesh, because Ganesh can help you if you make an honest effort. And the eddy line certainly will. That's easy. You need to come around here. I'm not going to do a rock spin like I do in Raft, but I am going to splash it the leg. A little bit of speed on it. And here's the Chute proper. A lot of possible lines here. This is one of my favorites. A little off of it. Close. And then you go through crashy little waves with most of them. That's kind of weird. Maybe just less flashy than the Raft. There is a mystery move seam right there. Got squirt boats around. I'm playing hooky, don't tell. I'm playing hooky, don't tell anybody. They might come find me.
I'm coming next to you. Good hug. Glad to see you. Doing all right?
Oh yeah.
Good.
It's one day at a time.
I hear you.
All right, so this is the kayak line. Be aware, some rafts do take this line. So fewer than the other line. However, the lines do intersect. I'm going to show you the booth line. I think this is a very appropriate line for first timers. If you blow the booth, there's no penalties. And it relatively keeps you out of the way of the rafts. Trying to go way over there, you have to cross all the raft lines, including the scared rookies that are really lost. So this way, probably better. This is part of the raft line here. Either way, you're gonna have to cross this to get way over there. All right, so they're hitting the same line in front of me, give or take. Trying to slow down, give them a little bit of space so I don't land on anyone. Here we go. That's ridiculous. Eat nice food. Okay, so here we are at Double Suck. I'm going to try to show you the play spot. Assuming I stick this move and get over there. You don't have to come this way. You can just paddle straight down the right side if that's what you want. Oh, I got Eddy. That wasn't my cleanest line. I've done that where it's like one stroke and I make it all the way. So here's automatic. Nothing tight, but really needing any paddle strokes to spin around do 360. Fair place to play than staging Eddy, in my opinion. If you're afraid of Raft. Nice. And you can use your stick here too. You don't have to do it without the stick. Okay, I'm trying to get out of the way so everybody can play. And work my way down into Hell's Half Mile. It's only feels a half mile long if you're swimming it. Oh, by the way, you don't want to swim it. It's really shallow. And there's sharp rocks by each bank from blasting to make the road and blasting to lay the flume on the mountainside beside it. All right, people. Comes up some little ledge. Sometimes board guides will stop and surf this little hole. Be aware, no big deal. Easy to avoid. Coming up, you can do the boot, or you can run this more traditional line. Gotta use that wave or that break and hold to make this move. There's several other choices. Like I said, it's a read and run river. You go anywhere you want almost. In a kayak anyway. Oh yeah. Well, this is one of the secret challenge moves for rafters. It's easy to surf, tricky to catch. Looks like a few guys had the day off, I might add. I'm not sure I really was supposed to, but I took the day off. Primarily to make this video, and also to get this wonderful aqua therapy I needed. Alright, so here comes double trouble. Not sure how interesting of a line I want to run today. We'll see. Sometimes I catch the Eddy, sometimes I run it high. I think I'll run high. Alright, over one way, over another, through a breaking hook. It's very silly Eddy catch. If you come rafting, check out Coey's photos. He would love to take your photo. Now, some people will try to sneak this and go over by that rock. That rock's undercut. Don't go over there. And there's jump rock. This is left, right, left, according to most rafters. also known as 99 eddies, because there's an ungodly number of little holes and eddies that you can catch as you run this in a kayak and make it into your own custom slalom course. Even one over there in the weeds, a little overgrown currently. Endless possibilities. Break the wave there. If you go to the far right, there is a class 3-ish creek line. It's kind of fun, and I think I can further down. I have already covered those many years ago. Those videos are out there if you want to see them. This is kind of your first timers line going into squeeze play. I consider that the demarcation line between the two. So coming through here, squeeze play is basically class 3 boogie water, nice and fluffy. On a hot day, this is a wonderful place to be. You float this sideways, backwards, wherever you want. It's very easy. Floating it sideways is good practice, because on really huge waves down in the Andes, Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, if you float sideways up the big giant waves, actually a lot more comfortable. You get sit almost level while you're doing it, and you can easily gun to move laterally as you need to while you're reading and running at tops of the waves. Moving into troughs is, well, not desirable. It's a good place to practice, even though it's really small. These are good. It's also fun doing this way in Seesaw. Okay, coming up is Flipper. You can catch the eddy behind Flipper Rock. I'm probably just going to get kind of close to Flipper Rock as I run the traditional line. Also my favorite Raft line too. This is the easy line. Oh yeah. And now we're coming on up the second ledge. I like to aim for the pyramid wave. I think it helps. Square up, down through. There's other ways to run that. There's a lot of challenge moves back here too. There again, those are covered in older videos. If enough of you guys ask for them, maybe I'll shoot some new ones. It's up to you. And that Raft is playing in Hollywood Hull. We're trying to do it. You'll see Rafts guys spin off that. Just be ready for them. Rafts are slow. They're easy to avoid. Oh, and here's the hardest part of the river coming up. It's the doldrums. Yeah, it's flat water. So, much like William Neely, I feel like flat water is like paddling uphill. Now we're going to pause for a message from our sponsor. And speaking of sponsors, check out Mexico Loco. You'll really love it. The food's great, and the atmosphere is wonderful, and the staff is very friendly. So come check it out. It's a great place to fuel up after you've been on the river all day. They got cold beer too. Mexico Loco is located in Copper Hill, just yards away from the always stop at the Georgia-Tennessee line in McKayville, Georgia. Let's go check it out. And my other sponsor, it's me. Well, actually, it's Ocoee Water Sports. So do myself and yourself a solid booking trip at Ocoee Water Sports using the promo code FastFredRequest, and we'll both get something out of it. You'll have a really good time and a 10% discount, for example. Okay, here you have Goforth Creek. If you want to do half of the Middle Ocoee, this is the point where you could break it. You could put in here or more likely take out here. You see, it's kind of a popular gathering place. Where rangers do prowl this, so be careful. Don't do anything illegal. All right, leaving the doldrums, you enter Hiwassee Shoals. Hiwassee Shoals lives up to its name. It's very much like the Hiwassee River, and it's just super easy, read and run, class 2. There are some shallow rocks to dodge, no big deal. So I'm going to save the time in this video and skip this. Also force the life of my battery to get to the bottom. Here at the bottom of Hiwassee Shoals, you come upon the ledges. Opening spot is right here. We call it Gene Simmons' tongue because it's so big and it got named in the 70s. There's a class 2 creek line over there on the right side. You can go or explore and read and run that for maximum effect and learning potential. That's probably in an old video, but I haven't shot that in forever. All right, coming up here is Sneaky Peek. There's a knob kind of like on the edge or corner of this. See it right in front of me. You can aim for that and boom, right off of it. That's a little floppy, but you got your idea where it's at. It's a little to the right of the ideal raft line coming down this same way. And I just went through Snidely Whiplash rocks. Coming up, surprise, I might be a little to the right. Kind of like that line. It's a little abusive. I could have gone but to the left if it's smoother. That too was probably just at the very right edge of the raft line. Maybe a little bit to the right of that. And now it's just a shallow shoal leading down to Table Saw in the distance. And coming up is Table Saw. And this is the most fun on the Ocoee River. Oh yeah. There aren't too many water droplets, but this is going to be wet. I'm going to show you what I think is the ideal first-timer's line. If you like this boat control, you can crash through Mike Tyson instead of skirting around it. Okay, so you got the little breaking waves in this corner of this eddy. You want to punch it up. Turn back in. After I go over the sky ejector right here. Oh boy, now my sizes are clear. Alright, so that Table Saw, it's always a lot of fun. It's kind of hard to talk to a few of the waves because I get a face full of water in them. Alright, so here's the line from Table Saw to Diamond Splitter. I'm going to take the right line, which has more gradient. The left line has a nice splash through, which is hole at the bottom. And there's a crazy number of challenge moves here too. Whee! Whee! Oh, that was Diamond Splitter. Pretty fun. Pretty easy. Most gradient you're going to get on the Middle Ocoee is Table Saw and Diamond Splitter. Next up is Western Flyer. Pretty straightforward. There's a breaking wave hole on the left. You can certainly smash through it. It is easy peasy. Or you can go anywhere you want here. Or you can catch the crazy little eddy. The micro eddy right there. There's a lot of stuff you do here. Or you just float down there. Next up is Dixie Drive, and it has several challenge moves in it. And well, those are covered well in some older videos. You can search for them if you want to see the move. Oh yeah, man. That's Raft trout. There's also some kayak moves back there. Pretty easy. Nice place to stay wet. Splash around. And now the river's going to get really lazy. Coming up is swimmers. And I'm probably not going to shoot this because, in my opinion, it's barely class 3 or really good class 2 plus. I don't know. I'm going to wait till I get down to the last 4 good, fun rapids. And now we are entering Accelerator, also known as Slingshot. There's some really cool eddy snatches and grabs here. There again, those are in older videos if you want to check them out. Like 4 really good sequential eddy catches here. Really dynamic, hence the name Slingshot. It's just good, fast, racy, fun. You can do this frontwards, backwards, sideways, any way you want to do it. You can even spin intentionally or otherwise. And we're really moving. I'm not even putting much effort into it. There are some surfable waves here. Nothing super fancy, but these can be fun. Bruce golden asters over there. One of the plants is already flowering. This is cat's pajamas. You can go right down the tongue down the middle, the traditional line, or you can pivot between this second to last and last broken ledge, and you can skin the cat or boot the cat's tongue. I think I'll boot the cat's tongue today. See if I line up. Don't get overly greedy here. That's kind of silly, but it was fun. Really deep here, you do human mystery moves off those rocks we just passed. Those are definitely covered in other videos I have made recently. Now we've come to Hell Hole. I'm going to show you where the holes are and how you can have as much or as little as you want. I prefer to start right. You can choose whatever you want. Jump right over here. We've got it up. There you go. Oh, I got a little further up there. You don't have to cross the eddy line. Catch the eddy back here if you want. Then you got the final 2 ledges of Powerhouse. It might be generated. Seems like it. Second ledge is kind of missing. And that's the wild, wonderful Middle Ocoee River. My version of a first ascent. Opinions may vary. I did the tried to get 5 eddies at Broken Nose on my very first run. This time I showed you the sneak that a lot of people would prefer probably on their first run. Eddy hopping, it works. You can search my videos for the Broken Nose eddies and you might enjoy that video too. There's probably quite a few of those on there. And also the elevator move at Broken Nose is covered. Maybe I'll do it again if you guys want to see that stuff. Leave some comments below and I'll see what I can do to fill those in before my season in North America is over. Peace out.